distinguished guests from TIHCL, Mr. Venkateswarlu and Mr. Prasad Garu, and also the advisor to TIHC and advisor to many of us, people like this, Mr. Yerram Raju, and also Mr. MSMEs, who is graciously accepted in a short notice to come and raise that issue. Thank you very much, sir, and we welcome you all. And the main objective with which the overall collaboration started, there have been challenges faced by MSMEs today. One is on access to capital, the other one is on access to expertise. And as we know, that Telangana Industry Health Clinic is one of a kind of platform, which is from fintech background, but also doing a ground, a grassroots level impact on helping at the right time with financial education and various duties, help turn around, seek MSEs to turn around and grow. And nicheBrains as a platform is working towards providing access to digital transformation experts to help micro and small industries, manufacturing industries go through the transformation and go and transform. And I believe that we're having this complementing skills of addressing both sides of the challenges which MSMEs face, and especially to start with Telangana per se, that we believe that this collaboration can give us both the organization access to much needed the demand part of it, where we will be able to work together and help the industries which is already with TIHCL to go through the transformation. Similarly, for TIHC, they view ambitious and the valid MSMEs to access the capital to TIHCL as well. So I believe that this is the start from a nicheBrains and the overall point. This is an inflection point. We believe that this idea will turn out to be a successful one, and we'll be able to make a good impact and help MSMEs in Telangana to start with go through this growth and transformation journey in the time to come. And I thank you very much for making this occasion, the signing event, and I would request Yerram Raju to see you.
Thank you, Lakshmi. I must particularly thank Mr. MSR for readily accepting to be here at very short notice. I just gave a call yesterday evening and he readily said, yes, I will be there for a few minutes. The nicheBrains and TIHCL joining together for the growth of the MSEs and for releasing the stress of the MSEs. Because unless the stress is released, they can't grow. Today, the concept of sickness, incipient sickness, no longer people talk. People talk more of stress to the industry. So, Telangana Industrial Health Clinic that has been established originally to deal with the sick and incipient sick industries. It was a novel concept. Thanks to KTR Garu, it took shape in no time. He just took 15 minutes to say yes. And when he said yes, you tell me what you want. I said we should be in and out. Then I couldn't follow what he said. I said you should be in a small investment. You should be out because I don't want my borrowers to ask me right off. If you are there throughout, people will ask for it. So then he said, oh yes, then I like it. That's how we started off with an encouraging note from him. All the three MDs have made their own significant contribution to the growth of the institution. And today it has taking NPS and not become NPA. We start with NPA accounts, but we did not become NPA. And thanks to people like Venkateswarlu. And today it is non-profit. Mr. Prasad, they are chief operating officer in regular operations, and they strive every minute of it. Today when we are engaging with nicheBrains, the idea is how fast we can digitize the operations of the firms that we engage ourselves in. How fast the MSEs can onboard their profit lines, and then how they can really make use of technology for the leverage technology for growth. These are three main aspects with which I think nicheBrains and TIHCL should work together, because very difficult area to work with is micro small enterprises, because they don't want to share data, they don't want to share what they have, they don't want to disclose themselves, and yet they want everybody to help them. That is the type of the sector, and this is where the real problem rests, and we have to well deep to get what problem he is facing first, and then resolve the problem. So that is where the expertise has been built with the TIHCL over these 5 years. I'm sure with this partnership we will grow further. We will hold some more group workshops between the clients and the institutions, and let the MSCs grow.
Have entitled will further for a beautiful industry. Srinivasa Rao, Yerram Raju. Actually, in length already told what about our relationship and what we are going to do for them. Only one supplementary thing we have, as our mentor was saying, we just want to say, this is actually an innovative, novel idea from the Telangana government. It's only not only to service trust units, but what I want to supplement is, we are also here to help the upskilling of the business. So that is what we are looking for the collaboration, because they are the people and a platform which they have the experts to help in terms of marketing, production, or HR, any other related. Only thing supplement we can do is finance. So those activities are also being done by us. Supplement additional thing which we can do is finance. It's only not only for stress. You can also do for individual entrepreneurs and also for upscaling of the existing. And we are very hopeful of because I can see the enthusiasm in the team of nicheBrains here. Definitely, I am expecting a good result. Thank you.
So this is, I have some experience in this space. So second is before coming to here, I was part of an active project based in Bangalore. We were a not-for-profit section fundamentally focused on trying to solve problems. So we referred to some of the problems. Market access challenge, access to formal trade challenge. Scaling is a big challenge, primarily because many of these founders, they tend to be, we all know that according to the last published report, 2019, I think, or 18, there are about 63 million SMEs. 95% of them employ less than 5 people. But they still overall contribute about 30% of the small. And obviously, COVID, we had first demonetization. And now it's great thing. So they've had just cope with one after the other. So obviously, many of them, there's no data, unfortunately, to say how many of them actually survive scale. But clearly, they are a backbone of our economy. And as I was going about this, I think this what you are doing in terms of the work which Mr. said is doing, that is truly required. Because we have seen, in fact, we share a flavor we put together for our startups, which was possibly required. So we looked at what is it that we can support our startups. We put together a flavor for the 6 steps. So we help our startups with methodology. So because many people start something and then they get a big problem. But they just don't know how to take this to the next level. So there is a, you might call it, referred to as growth hacking. How do you figure out a way to grow sustainably? Almost something which we share with all our startups. Many startups die because of cash flow. So the mantra we share with them is revenue is vanity, profit is reality, cash flow is sanity. So something which many startups don't live with. So I think one is the methodology, where we have a structured methodology to help our startups to scale and grow. The second thing we are trying to help our startups with is market access. That's the second. How can we get them in front of government? How can we get them in defense? How can we get them in corporate? So for example, as we speak, right now on the other side, there is a team which has come from one, which are keen to engage to see which of our startups are building solutions which can eventually have export opportunity. Of course, we do this on an ongoing basis. Many corporates, we have 25 different startups. We are part of a team which is going next week. There's a Indo-US defense meet. So we are one of the 4 entities. I think one day I has IIT Delhi along with us. So market access is another area of focus. The third area for us is in terms of access to capital. So we are helping a lot of startups in the area of access to all kinds of finance. So as you have seen, there are 2 banks on the SDFC here, other banks are also not. SBI, in fact, last week launched their startup promotion. So, of course, we have a close to 40 plus VCs, mutual members, who are working with us to provide equity financing to startups. The fourth one is mentoring. I talked about methodology, markets, the fourth one is mentoring. The work you are doing investment. So what I have seen, I have seen so many startups. Many of them start small teams, founder plus family or founder plus two, and do not necessarily cannot scale because there's nobody who's out there who's challenging them, who's asking them. Most the answers have to be found by the entrepreneur. I always believe you can only lead a horse to water. But you need somebody who can guide them, who can show them, in some cases show them the mirror. Second is in show them different perspectives, different ways of thinking about how to solve problems, how to build teams, and so on. So mentoring I think is a huge value add. I think the point you made about how to leverage digital in terms of markets today. Market is global. You have access to anyone, anywhere. And how you can digitally transform your business, take opportunities, internet and so on. So that's another area. Mentoring is a big part. And of course, 2 other things we do. One is we call it motivation and mindset. Because we do believe that the biggest obstacle in growth is mindset. First you have to believe you can. Unless you believe you can, you can't. And it's important to recognize that all of these MSMEs first took a leap of faith to start something. So one is for them to stay the course, second is to scale and grow. So for example, if those 95% of the MSMEs in India which are employing 5 people, it's a large number. So you say, even assuming post-COVID, post-Muslim, 60 million is now let's say 40 million. 95% of 38 million can create 2 additional jobs. We're talking about generating 8 crores of jobs, new jobs. So I think this whole thing around motivation mindset, the last one is around talent or money. Because clearly many of them today, it's paradoxical in India. 12 million young people enter the workforce in India. They're not even jobs. But many small businesses and startups complain that there's not enough talent. Somewhere there is a So I'm so happy to hear them came and told me about this initiative. It was a great step. The capabilities of nicheBrains, digital transformation, the mentoring platform, the work we are doing to detect incipients in this and implement turnaround strategies. I think it's a great marriage. So I wish both organizations success. Good luck. The power of coming together is something which needs to be explored. so happy to see that this partnership will scale this and be assured of our success. Go ahead.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you for this. Yes. Look forward to great outcomes.
Relationship with the small with lower tier.
nicheBrains. Democratizing digital transformation.